Troy on Hulu, Super Hot, now streaming all 10 episodes. So, and Disney Plus. So I always gotta plug the show. So, The Creeper and Ghost Ride, The Drip. So, all right, we're waiting for him. I should probably send a link to him or something. And after this, I will be jumping back on orders and taking orders. We have somebody here. All right, we're going to wait. We're going to wait. With a real Max Decker, please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. Dan Wagner, hello. We are waiting for Max Decker, the owner of a hot sauce company. First sauce that I know of with the JP Piranha in it. Actually, it would be I believe it's the only sauce, the first sauce. Max Decker, I believe, is here. Let's see what's going on. Oh, crap. Invite. I'm going to add. All right.
Jimmy, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Hey, it's just like the Fonz.
Yeah. How you doing?
I can't complain. So,
yeah,
I can't complain.
You're up to your ears and orders, huh?
Yeah.
That's always good. That's always good.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for the sauces. I told the audience already 3 sauces. I believe this is the first sauce ever with JP Piranha.
Absolutely.
As seen on TV. But yeah, I try to sample this. I gave you a little video. You posted it. So awesome. I tell you what, this is what we could do. I could do a sample of this. Do a little spoonful. You could describe like the like if it's for sale, and the ingredients.
Yeah.
And do you use xanthan gum?
No, I definitely don't. So we don't use any preservatives and no xanthan gum. I chose not to do it just because of being a chef. My years of experience as being a chef, I've known that xanthan gum can irritate your stomach lining. So just for the people that are push back from that, I chose not to do it.
Okay. All right. Can you tell me about the ingredients inside the sauce? And do you have a name for it?
Absolutely. So we're actually thinking of a name. We're thinking about the Charred Wizard, or Medusa's Passion. The ingredients are smoked passion fruit, smoked mango, and then black garlic, a little bit of tahini, and then obviously your JP Piranha powder, and then a 7-pot Primo mash.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's got that real smoky aromatics to it.
I was going to do more of an interview, but I was kind of excited for the sauces.
That's awesome.
So we'll tilt the tilted camera. So there you go.
Yeah, it's got some nice consistency to it too.
First thing I taste is sweetness. You said passion fruit?
Passion fruit and mango.
Okay. The first thing I do is I taste the passion fruit. Then I taste the JP Piranha.
Yeah.
And then that's the bite. Is there any other peppers in it or anything, or is it just the Piranha?
That and the 7-pot Primo mash.
Oh, that's right. You just said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I taste the mango. It's like an aftertaste.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Sometimes I get sloppy with my ads or whatever, but like I like good descriptions, like coffee beans, like notes. Like, I'm huge into coffee. I mean, dude, I'm still drinking coffee. I got orders to do.
Yeah, I can tell you survive off coffee and a little bit of cigarettes too.
Yeah, coffee and cigarettes. It's like, I don't know.
That was my diet.
That's the foundation of the TV show Taxi. Cigarettes and coffee. And bad.
Yeah, that's fun.
But yeah, I mean, like I say, my original YouTube or whatever, I'm operating on a new one. But I always said, if I like it, I'll go back and do seconds. If I don't, I don't like giving bad reviews, but this is a good review. This is a great review. This is great. It's great.
That's
Tony the
awesome.
Tiger on the
It's an honor to hear that, man. It really is. I mean, like I said, I consider you a mentor as far as, and I mean, if you say it's good, I know it's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know you've eaten a lot of sauces. So getting your seal of approval is really an honor.
See, when you do a sauce, it's the same thing as watching a movie. You start noticing more and different things.
Yeah, exactly.
You watch a movie,
Exactly.
You see the background and stuff like that. I'm very observant. I actually have a great memory. I remember, what was it, a Casino? Check this out, man. This is crazy. This is how much I'm into.
It's actually, I love all the Italian mob movies, but yeah, Casino's one of the best.
Yeah. So check it out. Next time you see it, like I study film. And so when it goes to like Robert De Niro and the other guy, it pans back and forth. Notice there's a cigarette pack there. No cigarette pack. Cigarette pack. No cigarette pack.
That's true.
And then in Martin Scorsese films, do you notice between like to change the mood on things, there's always somebody that walks in front of the camera.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, every time.
Martin Scorsese made the best Italian mob movies around. I mean,
yeah,
Goodfellas was one great one too.
Yeah, absolutely. So what the heck? Let's go back for third. Great stuff. Oh, hey,
that's what's funny.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I was actually getting low on sauce.
You sound like you got a mob name in the casino.
What, Jimmy Pickles?
Yeah, Jimmy Pickles sounds like a mob name to me.
No mob. I'm Irish German. So the Irish won't take me. The Italians won't take me. The larger pepper groups won't take me. The smaller groups won't take me because I'm too big. So I've always been more Han Solo than Mob. Yeah,
that's definitely good.
I figured I'm Han Solo, and I don't know. It's my Millennium Falcon, I guess. So
that's awesome.
Great
stuff.
Good.
I'm glad you liked that one, man. I'm really glad that you liked that one.
Now, I think this is a no-brainer which one I'm going to do. So, and actually assume the Louisiana Creepers in this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Louisiana
Creeper. Yeah, I know you talked to Troy because you say he talks a lot on Messenger or long voice things.
He does, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I tell you what, man, I talk to him like every single day. It's like, sorry, man, catching up right now.
Yeah. No, I love the Bayou accent too. You know what I mean? I definitely want to get out to New Orleans sometime. I mean, I feel like a lot of our flavor profiles that, we target with our catering business are predominantly Cajun. We do a lot of Cajun spices and stuff like that.
All right, Christmas present opened. All right. All right. You want to talk about the ingredients and I'll display? Yeah. By the way, I like this. This reminds me of like, see, I should know. It's like there's things in like Mexico and.
Yeah. So that's actually, I told the artist to specifically design that logo for like the Dia de los Muertos style art. So my artist, I have to say, I mean, the guy does great work between all of our logos and everything. Even when we were talking about, the new name for the sauce that, we sent you, obviously. I mean, he's thrilled to work on that one. So who knows what kind of creation he's going to come up with that. And I mean, that's one thing we strive with our company as well is we really want the artwork to pop because I remember when I used to drink Downtown Brown beers, people would collect the cans and stuff because of the cool designs on them. But if you have a great tasting product and you got a great looking logo that pops, I mean, that's all you really need right there.
I was kind of laughing in my head because it's like I swear this wasn't planned or whatever. But when he said like downtown or whatever, I naturally thought of Downtown Julie Brown. Remember her? Downtown Julie Brown. And it's kind of weird because I never even told you this, but when I was filming in California, guess who was my neighbor? Martha Quinn from MTV News.
That's crazy. That is
so
crazy.
I walked down, and I'm getting my effing coffee. I'm going through a sea of people. I'm like, I'm the most sociable person, but I'm antisocial in the morning. I'm like, so I I'm like, okay. I try to be careful what I say on camera. But anyway, so first thing I looked at it was, okay, her chest. But her shirt. Her shirt. I'm definitely going to get a phone call tonight. So anyway, her shirt. And it said MTV News. And I'm like, my God, man. First time I'm like, MTV News? That's kind of old news. And then I saw holes all in it, like the American flag for the Revolutionary War or something. And I'm thinking, who the hell's going to wear that? I guess her, Martha Quinn. But I ended up talking to her. She was real cool and stuff. And she always had coffee in that poolside and stuff. Her daughter was getting married down there.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So anyway, back to the important stuff. Losing a creeper. I just finished off creeper powder. Troy gave me a bunch of it before.
Awesome.
So,
yeah, I'm gonna order some of his powder too. I think I'm gonna probably do that. But yeah. So in the creeper, we did it's basically roasted bell pepper. We went real heavy on the garlic. And then what else? It was some cumin that we threw in there, and then shallot as well. So that one's got a nice bounce of flavor and heat. I call it the creeper because it tends to come up on you at the end.
Yeah. Just like his pepper. Yeah, that powders. That's like, I tell you what.
Exactly.
Yeah, it almost makes me think of that line I said in that movie or something. I'm like, you think you're cocky. You remember that part? Or something? I'm like, you think you're cocky. No, you're not so cocky. You're laying down in my backyard throwing business cards at you. They should have reenacted that instead of me just talking about it. We could have had Troy. We could have put Troy as the high school football player. He'd just have to shave his beard or something. I ate the primo in the backyard. And I'm like, your chick's gonna go hit on some other dude now.
I know both of you guys are funny, man. Both of you guys. I'm sure you guys are a rile together.
Oh yeah. There was a time in Iowa. I didn't do anything. It sounded. I'm just. Damn it. No. So what would I? I went to a bar. I don't drink much, but I went to a bar in Iowa, and man, I guess I had a little too much, and I guess some of the members freaking and Troy found out, or I said, yeah, there's some crazy girl down there hitting on me. I said she looked like Captain Crunch. She's dressed like freaking, the freaking navy blue thing with the buttons, and she had a weird hat on. And I'm drinking. I'm like, I can't take it. You look like Captain Crunch. I ain't crunching that. Man. I ain't crunching that.
Yeah. No, I'm sure you guys are a rile, man. We definitely need to beat up. It was what it sounds like.
Yeah. So I went back. So the next day, I wake up. I'm at the bar. I'm like, or not the bar. Well, I am. I wake up. I'm at the bar. That's the way you do it. No, but I'm at like a restaurant bar. I forgot what it's called. I think it's Johnny's Steakhouse in Des Moines, Iowa, right by Eurofin's lab, where I got the JP piranha tested. And I'm just sitting there eating my scrambled eggs. It's free breakfast every morning for us. And I'm just chugging the coffee. All of a sudden, I get hit in the face. I'm like, what the heck happened? Oh, man. Don't tell me it's bad. I ran from her. She scared me. I ran. I had to have someone, one of the crew members come pick me up. I didn't have a car in Iowa, and I walked, and it was far.
Oh, man. That's it. That's the way people stay warm in Iowa, though, is just by drinking. It's like my buddies out in Buffalo, New York, too.
Yeah. That's where buffalo sauce came from, too. So, yeah. So, Troy Primo's behind the bushes throwing French fries at me. Oh, pickles, come on, man. All right, let's go for a second.
That's funny.
We'll salute Troy. I like this label. I do. That'd be, this
awesome.
Make a nice T-shirt.
Yeah, well, I'll send you one. We have merch. That's actually what I was going to show you right here. I'm wearing a shirt. So, yeah, we have tons of merch and everything. I'll send you one, Jimmy, since you like that one. Just let me know what your size is.
Yeah. I used to wear triple X. I'm forced to work out now because I'm going to be the next. Oh yeah, man. There's so much in the show. Freaking, I had a new catchphrase for my company, and I'm not going to use it in case there is a season 2 and they put it in.
Oh, that.
But I had a new catchphrase.
No, I'm sure there's probably going to be a season 2. I mean, it seemed like that show got good reviews too. I mean, it was ranked pretty high, and that was the reason why I actually watched it.
Brian Scope contacted me, or I contacted him, and he's like, dude, this show's doing phenomenal. He's like,
no, it is.
So many people love you. I'm like, I haven't even checked things out. I went to YouTube to see reviews I saw 1 or 2, and they were kind of like chintzy reviews, like 2 minutes, or like, oh yeah, who's the Breaking Bad guy with the gas mask, or something else.
Yeah.
Freaking, I think Wall Street Journal called me a whack job.
Jeez.
So.
No, I wouldn't believe any. I wouldn't give a shit what the Wall Street Journal thinks of anybody anyway. You know what I mean?
Give a crap.
That's like the Enquirer posting about you. That's like the Enquirer posting about you. I wouldn't be worried about it.
Oh, I got the TMZ of the Pepper world, so I'm working out every day, so I could be the next Pepper action hero. But
yeah, man,
that was not my slogan though. I'm biting my tongue. It would have been the greatest line of the whole damn show, and they didn't put it in. I'm like, damn it! So they didn't put it in.
Yeah, no, we were hooked. I mean, my fiance, when your show came out on Hulu, I mean, we were hooked. We watched all 10 episodes, I think, through that day. But I mean, it was also inspiring too, because I mean, that was we started our business in July of 2023. I mean, as far as with the hot sauce business. But, we've had our catering business for over 6 years now. But, I mean, we were inspired watching that. I mean, especially even watching with Troy and his son. I mean, that was deep because I've got my daughters. My daughters are in there helping us, and they're seeing it unfold every day. I mean, we homeschool our kids, and, they get to learn entrepreneurship first thing at hand, and that's something that I'm proud about,
Yeah.
So.
Somebody told me a long time ago, and it makes perfect sense. Running a company, I'm not bipolar, but running a company makes you feel like you're bipolar because you're going to have your highs where you make massive amounts. And then when I'm low, I start freaking out. I'm like, I'm going to drink more coffee, man.
Yep. I was right there. I was right there today. I was right there today, Jimmy. Yesterday, I felt like I was the man. Today was a struggle just because it was a lot of stuff.
And it's like you feel like Pablo walking in the freaking streets, like making it rain.
Yeah.
But then the next 2-3 days, you might not make crap. So you got to really
one day you're the hero, one day you're the zero.
Yeah, I mean. And it's crazy because I'll mad. I got no shame. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get in trouble. But anyway, I'll spam the crap out of the groups because the more people are selling, the harder I got to work. But, the higher name you make with the quality and everything else, your sauces are quality. And this guy's not paying me,
Yeah.
But,
yeah, exactly.
I mean, he's paying me in sauce. That's good enough.
Exactly.
A T-shirt, I don't know, double extra large, make it triple, or if you got double. If you don't have extras, that's okay. But I do love this label.
Yeah, awesome. I'm glad you like it, man. Yeah, like I said, we created this with, hoping that people would want to collect our bottles even, you know what I mean? But yeah, just like for an example. Yeah, thank you, brother. I mean, for an example, even with your JP Piranha and that sauce, that's considered a limited edition drop. So in the future, when we do stuff that's limited edition drops, we're gonna put like the logo on and actually number it to really actually make it limited edition to where people want to collect it. Because there is people that like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, one thing. Well, first of all, the sauces are great, and even if they could be the best in the world, but if I ever open this up and I see one of those flow restrictors, I hate when people put flow restrictors.
That's exactly what I told my fiance. I said, this isn't Tabasco. You know what I mean? I'm taking this shit right off. This isn't Tabasco.
I understand flow restrictors if it's thin, but you know what? We're chili heads. We want more spice. Ain't no rapper going to tell me what to do or a flow restrictor. He ain't going to restrict me. It's like, what the hell?
Exactly.
But, Dad, I bounce it. It has to be. It's not in the garbage. It's got to be bounced off that damn wall.
Yeah, no, you're right. Jimmy, give me 1 second real quick. I got multiple people wondering what channel we're on because they thought we were on YouTube. Let me message them real quick.
Sure, go ahead.
1 second.
Yeah, sure. The Primo Army and you know, might as well, you know, the premonition. He sends me the test batches and stuff. This is your, you know, sort of or whatever.
Yeah. Man, his Primo Army sauce is no joke. That's all I got. I made the mistake to think that I could eat a whole spoonful of that, and that was a big mistake for me. I mean, obviously my tolerance to peppers isn't what your level is, Jimmy. I mean, I'm watching you take a JP Piranha on YouTube, and you look like you were in hell, but I mean, you handled it, so I can't imagine. But that's also something that I'm going to have to just man up and do this summer as well. Is I got to taste my peppers because one thing about me is my sense of taste and smell is so enhanced, and that's why I am a good chef. You know, that's exactly why. And I feel like if I can't taste the peppers like in its raw form and break down the flavor profiles, then I'm not going to be able to successfully do it. You know, so. But yeah, that's definitely something I'm going to have to do.
See, I knew you're culinary. Yeah, some culinary because it's different the way it is on your palate. You can taste it.
Awesome.
You know, you're manipulating. It's like it's like almost like writing music.
Exactly. That's exactly.
You know, it's funny because like I know this sounds crazy, and they call me crazy all they want, and they will, but I'll drink so much coffee, I jump into the matrix, and I become the matrix, and it's like music. It's like 3 chords, and it's like you could have you know, all that other stuff, and I relate it to sauces. It's like, you know, it's like so many sauces taste alike. These do not taste alike. They're very unique.
Hell yeah. I love hearing that, man. I mean, like I said, Jimmy, it's definitely inspiring. That's why I'm doing what I do, though, man, is seeing people's reactions.
So thank you.
Yeah. No, and I truthfully appreciate that, man. And I know you're not going to sit here and BS anybody about, you know, when it comes to the product. So, I mean, it's like I said, it's truthfully an honor. And, yeah, man, I really appreciate it.
I come up with the weirdest ideas, probably because I work a ton. You could have a hot sauce lava lamp.
That would be pretty cool, actually. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, so the art thinner of I have another sauce I'll send you too. It's our Aloha Scorpion. So that one's infused with pineapple and cilantro. I mean, it complements fish tacos amazingly. I don't know why, but my mom put some on her eggs the other day and said it was amazing. So that's got a nice little bounce of flavor as well. I'll make sure I send you out that one so you can try that one too.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll send it out with your shirt.
Oh, awesome. Too kind.
Yep. I got you.
You can have my sister.
It's the least I could do. It's the least I could do for all the advice you've given me, man. I mean, the fact that you've been on that show, you know what I mean? You could have your nose up in the air and not talk to any of the little guys that want to learn something. You know, obviously I told you about my history of, you know, growing, you know, in the past. I grew up, you know, large scale with cannabis. So, you know, I believe once a green thumb, always a green thumb. So I'm hoping that, you know, what I produce this year should be pretty nice, you know, but definitely getting advice from you is something I appreciate greatly. I mean, you daily give me advice, you know, and I definitely appreciate it.
You listen, I mean, you listen to plants, you know, you know, a lot of plants tell me to shut up, but it's like, you know, if they're bubbly, calcium deficiency. If they're brown spots, magnesium deficiency. It's a little hot sauce biting me back. You know, if they get yellow, too much water, you know, just basic stuff. And basic, less is more.
Yeah.
Less is more.
So less is more. So that's good to know. I mean, being that when I grew cannabis, I mean, we were obviously it was heavy newt based. I did hydroponics, so like General Hydro was like, you know, one of the main products that we had used. So, but yeah, I mean, it's good to know that, you know, peppers require the basics and that's it, because I didn't, you know, personally like having all the newts and all that, you know, that you have to mix together. It's just, you know. Yeah,
it's just like writing a recipe. You know, I think about it a lot. Plants like each variety requires something different. You know, like a different plate that you're using. Like Primatelli, it's a finicky plant. You don't want to use as much. You get better shapes. I mean, there's time you want a full plant. You want to grow it as tall as possible. You want to grow it like 4.5, 5 foot.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're gonna get tails, but you're gonna get nubbies, and just long hours. It's like somebody once told me, he's like, "What's going live, man? You just say anything on camera." I'm like, my God, somebody did a video. I don't think you've watched it. I got to send you the link. Oh my Lord, this guy went through all my YouTubes, my original YouTube. There's like 1,400 videos on it, and he waited till I said something stupid, and he took those segments and he put them all together.
Wow.
And
I can't believe people have enough time to sit there and do stuff like that. That's the crazy thing.
I tell you what, I'm glad he did. He's not an enemy at all.
Well, no, he probably made you. I mean, sometimes bad publicity is great publicity for people. So, I mean, if it brought your face out there, that might have been a good thing, you know?
Oh, I loved it. Yeah, he wasn't doing it to hate me. He was just kind of the funny stuff. And I might have mentioned it to that individual, too, actually. It's like, did you see the video I did? Well, it was, I think you did, but I did a remix. I'm going to start remixing some of my old videos. And what I mean by that is I did the JP Piranha review. And you remember?
Oh, yeah, man, like, you were dying. Yeah.
Did you watch the B-Box one?
No. I'll check it out.
I did a remix of that, and I put Sugar Hill Gang, and I looped it in. And then I sped me up, and I put the 2 tracks on. So it's like,
so you learned some video editing from the Hulu producers, or what?
Yeah, I guess so. I'll hang out after shoots and just talk to everybody.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was interesting. Like the sound people, well, I did enjoy it. Freaking, I had assistants, and like if there was noise in the background, they would go and tell my neighbors to like shut up, basically in a nice way. They're like, dude, how many people are going to cut their grass, man? The grass doesn't even need cut. I live in a neighborhood. Everybody cuts their grass twice a week. Like it's a golf course. It's crazy. But so what happens is like when you're done recording, quiet on the set. Because what they're doing is they're recording the environmental sound. So I don't understand this, but it's like an algebraic equation. So they take that sound and they can actually make the audience can still hear it, but they won't acknowledge it because they'll double layer the sound and somehow it focuses it off. And your mixing board, you push my voice up a little bit.
That's crazy.
So it's like the psychology of sound.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's crazy. I didn't know that. One of the things I wanted to ask you, Jimmy, what do you think about copper in plants? Do you think that there's beneficial properties to having copper around plants? Because I've done some research into that and about it staying grounded, and it's kind of a debate I have with another guy I used to go with.
You know what? I instantly thought of brass. I think it was brass, the brass nails. They kill trees. Yeah. But copper, I did hear something about copper. I don't really mess with it.
I might throw some pickle juice. Yeah, no, I'm going to experiment probably with a couple of them, throw some copper in it, and see if it, does better than the same variety of plant. So, I mean, it does interest me in the slightest bit.
Yeah. Okay.